Hello, SPED 634. This is your friendly instructor, DC Jacobs, coming to you really quickly to give you an overview of what you can expect for term 1912, SPED 634. The very first thing that I want you to do is to familiarize yourself with what is expected for the class. So this is your home page here, but there is a course syllabus that you can, or course outline that you can download here. Conceptual frameworks, those kinds of things. General announcements will be posted here. The calendar will be actually embedded throughout the course. The Blackboard Collaborate sessions, there are 4 possible Blackboard collaborations this month. 2 are graded, the other 2 are voluntary. Okay, I'm going to try to have them all on the same day, so that you don't have to worry about remembering if there's one on, a given day of the week. Knowing that this upcoming week there's Thanksgiving, that kind of will push things back. But after we get done with week 1, 2, 3, and 4 are pretty much going to all be the same. With that being said, when you look at your week 1, we will have general information, your readings, your lectures here, any activities, and then every time there's something that's due, I'm going to edit each of the week's information to have the due dates here. So your first discussion board needs to be posted by this Friday. I didn't say Thursday, but Friday, which I need to edit November, the 29th. And then you have to post follow-ups to what your peers have said by the 1st, which is Sunday. Okay, so Thursday is the holiday, so I made this due on Friday instead. Make sure you're only going to choose one of the case studies, and you would see what that looks like very soon. Okay, and what I mean by that. There's also a RTI paper that's due next Sunday. Okay. The alternative assignment, you guys need to listen carefully. This alternative assignment is for those who cannot come out to any of the assigned days for the Student Study Team Collaborate session. Okay, if you're not able to do that, you will then go back and listen to what we recorded on Friday night, write up a 2-page summary of the session, okay, and then you need to submit that by December 3rd. Now, although this says alternative assignment, I'm asking everyone in the course, whether or not you're doing the Collaborate session or not, to go inside of this particular entry, right, the gradebook entry, and then I need you to either submit your write-up, or you can come down here and simply put, I participated on, let's say, Friday, and I was the student. And once you do that, you would submit that so that it will make a note in the grade book that shows me that you need to have points. So everyone will do that, okay? Not necessarily this part, right? Because if you are writing the paper, you would just simply browse your computer for the file and upload it, right? But if you are participating in this session, you showed up on any of the nights that there is a session available, you will put that information there, okay? So I'm hoping that makes sense there. Okay, so everyone would need to go and upload something to the alternative assignment. That way I can make sure that everyone gets their points. Then looking ahead, you will be creating curriculum-based measurements in math. That's not due until the second Sunday of each of the class. The second curriculum-based measurement, which can be found in week 2, is not really due until the following week or week 3. All right, and I will be showing you that momentarily as well. If you were looking at the Blackboard Collaborate sessions, the information for that is here. If you sign up and nobody else has signed up for the SST SPED teacher on the get day you signed up, then you will click here to be able to see the prompt for your role. So once you take that and you open it up, it will give you a prompt to kind of let you know what the special ed teacher has been kind of given to participate fully in the activity. Okay, so each one of these are Word documents that you can open up respectively to what you've been assigned to log on. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's go into the discussion board, and here's where I'm having some difficulties. When you sign up, if you click this link here, that hyperlink will take you to the spots that you want to sign up. So say for instance, I want to participate on Friday and I want to be the school psychologist, then you would just put your name right here. Okay. And that's all you would have to do. This will then upload in real time because I'm pretty sure most of you are aware of the power of the collaborative nature of the Google Docs, right? Once you sign up for week one, you have to make sure you scroll down to sign up for something on week two. So say for instance, I am available to be the nurse on Saturday, December 7th, then I will put that there. Please do not erase anyone's name, to put your name in there. I can always go back and look at edits to see if this was the case, but I'm hoping that you guys would actually work on the honor system and just make sure that when you put your information in there, that that no one else is coming back and changing it. So because this is updated in real time, I'm gonna have to go back and take my information out of there so you guys, when you log on, you won't see that .dc Jacobs took roles already. All right. Now, again, as I was sharing, I have something in the works right now to get all of this rectified because when you go in there right now, you may not see the information. I'm going to show you what it should look like going back to a previous course. So when you select, go back there, you want to select or put your name on the form, you will go to the discussion board form here. You can click there, or you can get to it by simply going to the discussion board and clicking there to take you to the same place. What I'm having difficulty with is right now, these are individuals whose names are here who participated in in October's sessions, and this is what should show up on the discussion board so you will know when you click this link here to sign up. When you go there, it'll have the same information. But for whatever reason, Blackboard is editing that information and I can't get it to show up. And I'm hoping that before we launch live, which is actually right now, but before class starts on Monday, we would have that link all situated, okay? So if you go in there and you're seeing things that are kind of contradictory to what I'm sharing with you right now, please just be reminded that the case may be that we're still kind of working on some glitches on the back end. But looking at your announcement is the best way to get the most accurate information, okay? So let's make sure we look at week two, pretty much the same thing. All the information is laid out here. I'm going to have to update the due dates. So you will see discussion week two discussion has not been completely updated. It would have due dates of Thursday for your initials, Sunday for your follow-ups. We have another collaborate alternative assignment. The same expectations will be expected as we did for week one's SST. Week two due on Sunday will be a midterm. It is a 30 question multiple choice assessment. So make sure as you're doing your reading that you are taking notes on the big ideas. This is the actual due date entry for the Math CBA. The section, you click here and it'll take you to where you would load the assignment. One thing I forgot to mention is that the rubrics will be used to grade. So if you want to know in advance or almost immediately how well you've done on your curriculum-based measurement, instead of asking me to hurry up and grade this, I just, uploaded it on Friday, not due to Sunday, but you want immediate feedback, I would ask that you do a self-evaluation. Okay, not that any of you guys sound like that, but I'm just saying. Um, so we have the student test CBMs were submitted. What does that look like? So all completed student CBMs were submitted. So that means that every student that you assessed, you will upload their work to the course for my review. You also identified an EL student. That's how you would get 1 point just by doing that. The description of your students, right? Comprehensive description of your students, including this demographic information. If you just include this, you would get 7.5, 0.75, 5, etc. Okay, so do a self-evaluation and look at the elements and make sure that they are all covered. And when it comes time for me to correct it, it would make it so easy for me that all I have to do is just go straight down and give you the credit in the areas that you deserve. You then upload your document as you would in any of the other classes by doing the browse, etc. And then I would see it on my end to grade. The same can be said for the discussion board. Okay, so let's go to the week 2 discussions. Takes you to the discussion board where we've kind of seen that already. Virtual office is here. Your student introduction, I forgot to mention 2 points here. Don't do an introduction, you only are able to get 98% of your possible points. So everything counts. So let's look at week 2, discussion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 threaded discussions. How many do we have to do? 1. Participate in 1. So when you come here, you want to make sure that the same thing happens, that you participate, but you also look at the rubric that's going to be associated with that so you'll know what's expected. Okay, so if I go into your grade book, I think that's how we can do that. Let's see, discussion board. I know I am a student right now in the student view, and I don't know where on your end is your grade book. So anyway, there are rubrics as well for your um, weekly threaded discussions. Okay, so make sure you do that as well. I know this is about going on 15 minutes of just a course overview, but I just wanted to show you what's expected. Okay. Again, week 3, you would have threaded discussion. You would have curriculum-based measurement for reading due, and looking ahead, you would have in week 4 your written language, as well as um, your signature assignment, which is signature assignment for those of you who want to get ahead and try to frame your thinking about this. You have a case study. This case study includes the rubric, etc. And doc sharing is a actual template that you can use. Here are the formal assessments that you need to choose from. You will identify one student, hopefully from the 3 to 4 that you had over the course of the month. Choose one of those students to actually administer a brief version of these assessments. These are formal assessments that are there. Then you would go ahead and compare the student's performance on their weekly curriculum-based measurements in the area of math, reading, and writing, you pull out the subtest and these formal assessments in the area of math, reading, and writing, and you compare the results, okay? So you will not be administering the complete Wilcox-Johnson or the Wyatt or whatever, not the entire assessment, but just those subtests that will give you enough information to compare the student's performance on the curriculum-based measurements that they have been taking over the course of the month. All right, and so that's week 4 too. So again, I hope this at least gives you an overview of what we're going to be looking at for this month. Make sure that you go back and you take a moment to listen to this video over and over again so you can get some of those questions answered that most candidates have in reference to what's due, how do you get full credit for things, etc. If you're looking for the links to do your student introduction, they're located here. I don't know if you were following me on that, but I went into course resources here. And this is where you would also find doc sharing. We're testing permission if you think you might need that, you know, the checkoff list for the signature assignment, meeting agendas for both the IEP and the SST is in here. There are example write-ups for your curriculum-based measurements. Please note that the examples do not include the student work samples. You guys need to make sure that you include the student work samples, okay? For reading, you would just include the running record. For math and for writing, you actually include the probe that you presented to the students and they wrote on. So that's what you would do for that. So again, all of the information that you would need for this course is located also in doc sharing, etc. Please feel free to contact me directly if you have any questions. My telephone number is 619-867-1675. That's my personal cell, as well as you can text me at 619-867-1675. All right. Also, you can contact me by email if you want to do that as well. You can do that through the course. But I'm looking forward to a great month, you all, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.